Homogeneous.
Homogeneous.
I'm trying to prove that if you put a small abnormal element in a large homogeneous system,
it's easier to isolate genes in a homogeneous population.
It's very homogeneous.
Listen, when I was back in Boston in 1964 with my people, right? White bread, homogeneous, brick wall, Boston, back in 1964 when they had the, what would you call it?
You're pigeonholing all mass murders into this homogeneous group of spur-of-the-moment thrill killers.
同种的
Honest.
Honest.
Anyway, for real now. I'm gonna ask you something, and you gotta promise you'll be honest and not spare my feelings just because I could kill you.
Not that I can really read minds, but I think you're an honest person.
Now, if I'm being totally honest, which is the point of this film, just hearing his name fills me with envy.
To be honest, I don't know how much more of this I can take.
To be honest, though, I wasn't that worried.
诚实的
Honesty.
Honesty.
Your page talks about honesty.
I promise honesty and whatever intelligence I can muster.
Juries want honesty.
Okay, you want honesty?
Can't be pushed around because, in all honesty, in America...
诚实
Honey.
Honey.
Honey, if I was gonna fake it, don't you think I would have done it the first time?
Honey, what he means by that is, while this is a very nice gift, maybe it's just not something a boyfriend gives.
Look, honey, I love you, but the next time you force yourself on me, I'll take the balls with me.
Oh, honey, he's not ashamed of you.
Okay, honey, I know Elliot upset you with this whole Keith thing. But listen, we're all gonna be...
蜂蜜式的加密史甜
Honor.
Honor.
I present it to you in honor of an even more memorable victory.
I've seen my honor rolled up and burned away with the stuff.
My maid of honor, Mindy?
Now let's hear from the maid of honor, the lovely Julianne,
who is also the president of her class 2 years running, an honor roll student, and the new president of the Lutheran Sisterhood Gun Club.
荣誉尊敬
Honorable.
Honorable. I can assure you my intentions are strictly honorable.
I must find something honorable.
I thought a man of your background would suggest a more honorable approach.
Rose Raines is a Phoenix native and daughter of Susanna Landry and the stepdaughter of the Honorable...
You remind me of Stuart Little, one of the most honorable creatures in all of literature.
值得尊敬的
Honor.
Honor.
Malcolm, whom we name hereafter Prince of Cumberland, which honor must not unaccompanied invest him only.
Okay, so actually we have already moved him to a sex swing, Your Honor?
That we should deserve such honor.
Well, of course it's going to be dangerous if it's a matter of fucking honor.
A word of honor?
荣誉尊敬
Honorable.
Honorable.
Here, histrionic hyperbole. Was the right honourable and learned gentleman opposite to calumniate the Admiralty.
Commend me to thy honourable.
I bow to my honourable friend's superior knowledge and experience in all matters regarding the pops.
My honourable lord. The Honourable, the Chief Justice, and the Associate Justices of the Supreme Court of the United States.
值得尊敬的
Hook.
Hook.
But if you want to get Gemma off the hook for the homicide and reduce time for the club, then you need to make Jimmy a priority.
On a pommel inside, get that underhook, he's got it!
Hook me up an apple martini.
I mean, I've wanted to hook up with you my entire life because you have amazing, giant, planet-sized breasts.
I never hook up at wedding.
钩挂于钩上弯成钩状
Hope.
Hope.
I hope you don't mind. I found it in the closet.
I just hope she realizes how hard it's going to be.
I mean, I'm still clinging to hope.
I sincerely hope you two lovebirds haven't been doing what I think you've been doing.
Well, I hope you're happy.
希望
Hopeful.
Hopeful.
Are we hopeful?
I'm hopeful, though.
I'm hopeful.
It wasn't a hopeful setup for romance.
Well, I was hopeful, but I wasn't confident.
有希望之人有希望的
Hopeless.
Hopeless.
Completely hopeless.
Hopeless, yeah.
I felt hopeless.
It's hopeless that way!
You're not hopeless.
无希望的
Horizon.
Horizon.
Coming after me! The next evening, as the sky grew dark, another storm rumbled on the horizon.
Okay, so the reflection shows the build past the southern horizon, but the game physics won't allow you past the beach.
There's no horizon.
Until further notice, you will be spending your days and nights in the crow's nest, where you can keep an eye on the horizon for land, and we can keep an eye on...
We knew about this hunting of our two Kun people, but it was over the horizon, far away.
地平线
Horizontal.
Horizontal.
And this is a little above market rate for the horizontal box.
I hate the way the horizontal lines make me look too hippie, and it cuts me across the bust.
Go for the blue, and I want to stay away from the horizontal stripes.
So, Barney, why don't we take this party to a more horizontal location?
You think I'm going through all of this just so I can do the horizontal hula sexy, sexy time with your sister? Oh.
水平线水平线的水平
Hormone.
Hormone.
Pituitary adenoma would send a hormone level sky high.
Hey, Mr. Hormone, check out this.
I'm getting the hormone shots and I'm taking the pill.
They just require an extra hormone given at the right developmental stage to make them male.
Your body needs growth hormone for lots of things.
荷尔蒙
Horn.
Horn.
Big Ben, Mr. Happy, Peter, Pepper, Peepee, Wee Wee, Wiener, Pizza, Pistol, Horn, Toes, Horn, Middle Leg, Third Leg, Meat.
He is selfish, egotistical, and a complete horn dog, but he is not a killer.
His horn washed up upon the riverbank.
Horn of Gondor.
Would you like the horn?
角角质的用角处
Horrible.
Horrible. And as horrible as it sounds, I was editing that speech the entire time you were giving it.
And if the one time they actually treat you like one, you crossed a little line to get there, that doesn't make you horrible.
Horrible things that you said.
No, this is horrible.
Would it be so friggin' horrible to attend a premiere?
可怕的
Horrify.
Horrify.
His idea was to horrify me into telling him about the little man.
Someday I'm going to horrify tradition and lay a dense blue cloud of tobacco smoke in that hallowed courtroom.
The images would horrify the world, and the world would know the war on terror is not over.
We imagine a future, and our imaginings horrify us.
You must tell them things that will horrify them.
使恐惧
Horror.
Horror.
I mean, for a horror movie.
Okay, this was not just any all-night horror film festival, you guys. A whole menu of cliched horror stories.
Well, Benji, Jay the Substitute Teacher is a horror show.
Why has our clan been chosen for this horror?
惊骇
Horse.
Horse. Have you ever smelled a horse?
I think my complete lack of allure already kind of shot that horse in the face.
Mike, sure. I'll watch your horse.
No, little puffy hoss stickers from my locker.
You're too far up on your high horse.
马骑马使骑马
Hose.
Hose.
And I make the white folk proud and I hose down their ladies.
Between those huge, sweating tits that hung enormous, the way you'd think of gods as big.
Take just a second to cap off that cyanide hose.
Honey? We could use the fire hose.
We're just saying we might need to hose you down again before we take you to Sinna.
水管用水管浇
Hospitable.
Hospitable.
I hear they're very hospitable.
I'm trying to be hospitable, Mr. McCready.
Just in case we do not find headquarters in a very hospitable frame of mind.
We can afford to be hospitable.
We could show the Americans how hospitable our country can be.
好客的
Hospital.
Hospital.
He's an accomplished surgeon, Lennox Hill, first in his class at Johns Hopkins, had his choice of residencies at any hospital he chose.
I went to the hospital looking for you.
She just wears a ring at the hospital so she doesn't get hit on all the time.
Usually when JD gets off work, we gossip about hospital stuff.
Your point, beyond just trying to make Chase wet himself, seems to be that the hospital faces liability here.
医院
Hospitality.
Hospitality.
Southern hospitality dictates I make her available to him.
Thank you for the hospitality and all, but can we address the elephant in the room?
Thank you for your hospitality, Prince Harry.
Welcome to Radiator Springs, gateway to Ornament Valley, legendary for its quality service and friendly hospitality.
You come into my city, and you betray my hospitality.
款待
Host.
Host.
And then, I'll compliment the host on her really amazing, expensive decor.
Hi, gang, and welcome to All Night Long with me, your favorite host.
Now tell your host to back off.
Totes, and then have my own line and fragrance. Host my own show.
We must first have the code of life from the juices of the species intended as the host.
主人当主人招待
Hostage.
Hostage.
And although details of the coup are unclear, we're told that President Baklava and his top aides have been taken hostage.
Sean is full of shit, and they took Harriet hostage.
Hostage does not outweigh the threat to millions.
The princess might be taken hostage or her life be put in jeopardy.
Wallace is said to be despondent over the company's stock plummet and has taken a mailman hostage.
人质
Hostile.
Hostile.
Even for the hostel.
I had just enough cash for the ferry and a couple of nights in a hostel.
Now then, Colin, you were transferred to me because you assaulted an officer at your previous postal, though heaven knows what they expect me to do with you.
These girls I met at this one hostel in Slovakia.
Well, it started in the hostel where we had only one small room.
青年招待所
Hostile.
Hostile.
Hostile alien army came charging through a hole in space.
Hostile territory, and hostile in particular.
There's no reason to believe that their intentions are hostile.
Will assure your safety through many miles of wild and hostile country.
敌人的敌对分子
Hostility.
Hostility.
Probably thought that was some form of blatant hostility.
If a rat were to scamper through your front door right now, would you greet it with hostility?
Including the folk who had greeted her with reluctance and hostility.
That sounds like hostility, doesn't it, John?
You're referring to the hostility of...
敌意
Hot.
Hot.
I wish we had more hot, nasty sex.
Obviously, and the air conditioning isn't working, so it got really hot in here.
Ooh, just thinking about it gets me all hot and squishy.
You look so hot.
You think she's hot?
热的热
Hotel.
Hotel.
It's free over by the park, and maybe you could pick up a few more shifts at the hotel.
Just promise not to leave the hotel. What, the guy can't even check into his hotel room by himself?
Yeah, I've decided that losing my job at the hotel is not a bad thing, but a good thing.
Yesterday, when I was helping him check into his hotel.
旅馆
Hour.
Hour.
And it was like a half an hour before I realized he wasn't even on the phone anymore.
People may say something like, my protein window closes in an hour.
The confirmation starts in an hour.
We only have an hour before we have to pick Ben up from baseball.
When I say sort of, I mean an hour ago.
小时
House.
House.
I love you, not your money or your car or your house or your skills in bed.
She lives in that yellow house on Stevens Street.
The girls are breaking out dessert before the other house eats it.
The guys, they want to come back to our house.
Then let her back in the damn house.
房子给房子住
Household.
Household.
And in general, the whole strain of the current atmosphere in your household.
Forks are not customary in a Vietnamese household.
Mayor Kobayashi offers no comment and urges reporters to respect the privacy of the mayoral household.
So, Dawn takes household duty.
They live in a happy household.
一家人家庭的
Housewife.
Housewife.
Being a housewife certainly agrees with you.
Nice little housewife, 3 little kids.
And the other character is the opposite. A middle-aged housewife with a categorical, exacting memory of every face she's ever seen.
These are 3 wealthy white people shot and killed in their mansion, including a suburban housewife shotgunned in her bed.
What is the difference between the housewife and the inmate?
主妇
Housing.
Housing.
According to their housing records, John lived alone.
Don't you want the name of the housing project?
Housing is always stable, low risk.
Well, because she already wrote a letter for someone else. A wonderful young Dominican man from the housing projects with a 5.2 average. And
When are we taking the housing fight to the president?
遮盖
Hover.
Hover.
An electric RV that can actually hover above the ground.
Let's try one of these so-called hover trucks.
Put her in hover, Barf.
Ready to hover, sir.
That's the hoverfly.
盘旋夫翱翔
How.
How.
And we'll put it in the show, and no matter how bad things get, or whatever happens, whenever you hear it, or when you sing it, or whistle it, or hum it, or then you'll know what it'll mean.
如何方式
However.
However.
However, as only a great mind can do, I've reassessed.
However I handled it, what does it matter?
However, Louis Litt, he oversees all associates, so you'll also answer to him.
I have also, however, been informed that it is apparently socially unacceptable.
I have been dreaming about this guy and manifesting our life together for the last however long, and you pick him up for one night and you don't want him?
然而
Huddle.
Huddle.
He's changing the plays in the huddle, the plays that you designed.
Hey guys, should we huddle up? Joe Montana's in the huddle.
Royal huddle.
You huddle around.
杂乱一团把挤在一起挤作一团
Hug.
Hug.
And Boogs, though, catches him in a bear hug.
Maddie, get over here and give your stepdad a hug.
No, you're not gonna want to hug me.
Oh my God, give your daddy a hug.
Okay, all right, you see the person next to you, give him a big hug.
紧抱
Huge.
Huge.
A huge crowd full of huge Midwestern people looking all disapproving and judging me while sipping little cups of mayonnaise and cracking runaway bride jokes all night long. Come on, they were not that huge.
I know this is your day, but it's only 10 and you're already a huge pain in the ass.
This is a huge day for me.
极大的
Hum.
Hum.
I really wish that you would not send her candy without consulting me.
If I hum it, will you play it?
Just hum if there is.
Sometimes 1,000 twangling instruments will hum about mine ears, and sometimes voices.
嗡嗡声发低哼声哼
Human.
Human.
And don't come back, you human submarine sandwich.
Connecting with another human being.
How did your brain even learn human speech?
In other words, they do not construe hiddenness merely or primarily in terms of entities' relations to human beings.
Those wings out there in the human world?
人人类的
Humane.
Humane.
About your most humane attitude towards my beloved husband, Rudolph Abel.
I mean, that would be the humane thing to do.
It'll be humane.
Maybe he thought it was more humane. That all sounds humane to you.
有人情的
Humanistic.
Humanistic.
I mean, it was forced maybe, but still humanistic.
I'm the chairman of the West Coast Symposium on Humanistic Revisionism.
Israel has exploited the humanistic sentiments of its people to inhuman ends.
When we did this before, we spent a few sessions devising a rubric for candidate evaluations, one based on more humanistic ideals.
人本主义的
Humanity.
Humanity.
The humanity!
Because she doesn't have the decency, the humanity to do it to my face.
For the most part, humanity.
Ikebana. It's all about bringing together nature and humanity.
It's a crime against humanity to keep this locked up.
人性
Humble.
Humble.
I need to go humble myself before that slut Frelania and see how she managed such a miracle. I'd be humble after I got fired.
Leaving my humble self, my beloved wife, and my beautiful daughter.
My husband is a humble man.
Welcome aboard my humble abode.
低下的是卑下
Humid.
Humid.
Even hotter and more humid than this place.
It's too humid down here. If it gets too hot, too cold, too humid,
On this humid Monday morning in this congressional incubator.
潮湿的
humidity,
Humidity.
I never did get used to the humidity here.
Jesus, it's just the humidity down here.
The heat and humidity are supposed to climb.
The high-pressure area that we see here has been causing this extreme heat and humidity, and unfortunately will be staying with us city dwellers through the rest of the week.
湿气